Williams, your motivational godfather. I'm here because you know I love you and I believe in you. There's greatness planted inside you. You need a little bit of water to grow up beautifully. And I'm here for sectags because I believe in you. Today we're coming to talk about the reason why the world wants you to die as an ordinary person. The world wants you to die as an ordinary person. You know, before that, let's talk a little bit about the bushfire in Australia. When I was coming on live, there's about 22 people died through the bushfire. They got killed by the fire. It's about 277 fires burning around Australia. Australia have 6 states and 2 territories. So out of that, everywhere is burning though, everywhere. Like, you know, all the states, all the territories. That's amazing. We have about 1,500 houses damaged or destroyed by the fire. And it's about 6 million hectares burning. And it's amazing, like, you know, how things are working. But they're on it. They're on it. We got support from Canada, from US, from New Zealand. They are helping to burn the fire, and I hope you guys are praying as well, because yeah, you guys are praying as well to help this fire. According to experts, the fire could burn till the weather changes, which is gonna be around April. So let's pray that something may change, because if this fire is going to burn all the way to April and we are in January, yeah, we got a long way to go. All right, so let's come back to our topic of today. Why do the world want you to die as an ordinary person? Have you ever thought of it? You know, sometimes there are certain things we don't think about, especially those who are born ordinary. Like, you know, we are born as ordinary, and we prefer the name to be ordinary. Like, you know, why do you think the world name you ordinary and you are happy with it? Because we've been brainwashed. We've been brainwashed that being an ordinary is one of the best things you can ever do. No. I want to distract that in your head, that being an ordinary person is the worst thing to accept in your life. To be ordinary is the worst thing to accept. You know, we've been brainwashed by the church or by the religious groups that we are nobody, apart from the religious leaders. For us, we are nobody. Like, you know, who are we? And we call them the man of God, the child of God. But for us, who are we? Isn't that the same people that we pray? Like, you know, we used to club around, we used to dance around, we used to walk around. And now today, they are the men of God, and you are what? The child of Satan. If you want to talk to God, they need to be the people who stand between you and God. No. It's a brainwash. They've washed our brain to the extent that we don't even believe there's something inside us. And so we accept to be an ordinary person. You know, that's what I'm trying to let you know, that it's a sin to die as an ordinary. I'll show you the reason why you don't need to die as an ordinary person. Jesus never died as an ordinary person. Anyone who said that in the Bible is lying to you. He's never an ordinary person. He was the Son of God. He came to this world. Maybe he was walking because there was no car. That's why. But Jesus was never an ordinary person. So don't accept to die as an ordinary person. All right. The system out there, the government, everybody wants you to be an ordinary. Why is that? The secret is that ordinary people are the ones that are used. Are you hearing me? Ordinary people are the ones that are used to manage the system. And who is in charge of the system? The leaders that you appoint, the leaders that you choose, they are in charge of the system. Ordinary people cast their vote for politicians. You know, politicians are not ordinary. You need to know that. The one in charge of the power is never an ordinary. But you who are subject to the power, you are an ordinary. And that's why Donald Trump will sit in White House and said, if Iran does it, we're going to kill them. We're going to wipe them off. Do you think Donald Trump is going to take his son, he's going to call his son Eric, to go and stand in front of the troops that are flying them from America to Iraq to go and fight Iran? No. It's the ordinary people. They are kids. And that's why you don't need to die as an ordinary, because Donald Trump will never let his kid or his daughter to go and fight Iran and got killed. But your children will be, because you are an ordinary person. You know, sometimes we wonder why it happened this way, because our parents did not see what I'm telling you today. But you are. They didn't have Facebook, they didn't have WhatsApp, they didn't have Twitter, they didn't have Instagram, they didn't have Mikey, they didn't have whatever it's out there. But you have it now. So if you die as an ordinary person, your next generation are likely to die as ordinary. Is that what you want? You need to be an extraordinary person. That's why you need a little bit of effort to become extraordinary. You know, in 2020, we're going to have election in Ghana. 2016, I was in there. We were fighting for a change. And anyone who knows me know where I stand. But in 2020, we have an election. And you've heard boot for boot, boot for Chalote, and all this stuff. Ask yourself, during the election in 2016, when did you see Nanado and his family, all of them in, on the streets campaigning? It was you and I, because we were ordinary people. When did you see John Mahama and his family on the street campaigning? It was you and I, because we were ordinary people. As we were on the street, as we were in the bush, their kids were in school, were in class, were in better places. So their kids will grow up to become extraordinary. You and I, our kids may grow up to become ordinary, and their kids will continue to use our kids to achieve whatever goal they want. I was watching one of the videos about the vigilante group, and one of the leaders who is in charge is saying, oh, this time around, we will cut them, we will do this, we will do that. But as he was saying, none of the vigilante group was a skit. This now, you need to know the reason why you need to be extraordinary. Because being an ordinary is like a curse. Everything in this world, you need to do it. You become a subject to the world. You become a slave, a modern slave to the world as an ordinary person. Because when those politicians out there, when we are standing on the platform and saying, we're going to boot them boot for Chalote, our kids are not there. Our kids are not going to do it. It's you, your kids, and yourself. Because we believe that you need to be the one to do it, because extraordinary person will never do it. We prefer our kids to be extraordinary, but you're an ordinary person. All right, let's talk about the 7 institution that has produced a lot of ordinary people and continue to producing ordinary people, because we are the people that they use us to manage the affair of the system. You know, recently the bushfire, people are doing donations and asking us for donation and all this stuff. The question that came in my head is that the richest person in Australia, she's a female. She worth about $11 billion. Why are they not asking her? Why is she not donating to support her? But they're asking ordinary people, because they know that ordinary people, when we talk emotionally, they will do it. Because you don't believe in yourself. You don't even think there's something in you. So if anything happens, they come to you. They believe that you will do it. They believe that you will do it. But the extraordinary person doesn't need to do it. You get where I'm coming from? That's what I'm here for you. I'm here to let you know that it's about high time you need to think higher. You need to think to be extraordinary. And that's why, some people out there, when they make mistakes, let me take it this way. If your boss make a mistake, or if the business owner make a mistake, it's a mistake. But if the employee make a mistake, it's not a mistake. They kick you out. And so you need to be extraordinary. All right, let's come to the religious group. Religious group, religion has made majority. They produce, religion, I would say religion have produced about 99.9999% ordinary people. Because when you go to church, they tell you where to sit. They tell you that we are nobody. God is there, and God speaks through the pastor. Because I'm a Christian, I'm using Christianity or churches. God talked through the pastor and all this stuff. And so when you were a kid, all what you know is that the pastor is the man of God. For you, you're nobody. So even if you commit sin, like the Catholic Church, if you commit sin, you need to go through the priest, and the priest will meditate for you or intervene for you. Meanwhile, the Bible says God created you and I like himself. So this is where I'm coming from. I'm trying to let you know that you are more powerful than what you know. And because they want you to be an ordinary person who they will use you to manage the system in this world, they will tell you, you're nobody, through the religion. And so you go to church on Sundays, Saturdays, Fridays, whatever, and it's in your head that you're an ordinary person. So you mingle with ordinary people, and birds of the same feathers flock together. You grow up to be ordinary. You tell your kids, be ordinary. Being ordinary is the best now. It's the worst thing for you to ever ask for. All right, so the church has already distracted your imagination to be great, to be somebody, because they said to you, money is the root of all evil, Meanwhile, it says, for the love of money is the root of all evil. So you don't even want to make money. You don't even want to think about it. You think money is evil. Whenever you get it, you spend it. All right, so number 2, the education system or the schooling system, they make you a drifter. 1, they teach you 1,000 things that you don't need in real life. Apart from teaching you how to read and write, which is the best they can ever do, read and write and count, multiply, all this stuff. But if you want to be a doctor, they will teach you the process to be a doctor. But after being a doctor, they don't teach you how to live your life, which is the main course of living. Because if you're a doctor, let's say you use 8 hours to go to work, you have another 16 hours. What do you use it for? That's why they don't teach you how to use your 16 hours. All right. So they make you a drifter. They teach you A, B, and C, and you don't even know which one to choose. So when you finish high school and you don't continue to university or training college or anywhere, you don't even know what to do. You don't even know what to do. They put you on the higher esteem that, if you finish high school, you don't need to learn trade. If you finish high school, you don't need to do this. So in the long run, you'll be a burden to the community or to the society, and you become extraordinary. No, you'll be ordinary person. So when anything happens, when politics happen, when campaigning, you are the one they will use. It's intentionally done though. You're the one they will use. Because you didn't get to any level, your kids may grow up to be like you. So whenever anything happens, they will use your kid. Do you think I can just walk to White House or I can just walk to the Trump Towers and talk to Donald Trump? No. Or talk to Eric, Trump Jr.? No. You know why? Because they got ordinary people protecting them. So you need to go through protocol before you can even see him. But you and I, anybody can approach us. All right, so government. Let's see. As I was saying before, Donald Trump is saying, we don't want war, we're going to fight Iran if they target any American or Americans. I've seen ISIS killing people. They are Americans. What happened? Even if America go and bomb the place, still the people who are there bombing or the people who be bombed, they are ordinary people. They are the one on the street. They are the one that have been struggling all their life. You go there and kill them and you think you've done something. Meanwhile, the one who is killing or the one who is commanding, his kids are still alive. It's about high time this 21st century, the youth of today, we need to rethink about the decision some of the leaders take for us. Because if you say we should go and kill, you are not coming. Even that drone that killed the the general, Donald Trump did not press it. He just said, do it. That's it. And he went to sleep. You get what I mean? So you need to be smart enough to know that if you die ordinary, it's the worst thing you've caused to your generation to come. Most of us are struggling because our parents did not choose to be extraordinary. They did not push him because they were scared. They were afraid. They didn't even know how. Because their parents were ordinary people. And so it's a process. We teach our kids what we know. And our kids teach their kids what they know. So if you are born from a poor family, automatically. All right. The government make you ordinary. They don't want you to be rich because of taxes. You pay tax for the rest of your life. But meanwhile, Bill Gates is not paying that much tax on any income because Bill Gates have employed you. So you will pay tax even on the food that you eat. Everything that you do, you pay tax. The ordinary person is paying the tax. But the extraordinary person not paying tax. Last time I heard that one of the footballers, one of the richest footballers, I'm not going to mention them, but one of the richest footballers They don't. He's not saving his money in his country because he will pay tax on it. So he's taking it to another place that they don't pay tax. Like Monaco, they don't pay tax. That's where he's saving his money there. Because he doesn't want to pay tax. Ask Donald Trump, when did he pay tax? You get what I mean? But the ordinary person who works for Donald Trump pay tax. So when are you going to be released to be free financially? Unless you take the bull by the horn. All right. The rich. The number one secret the rich person will not come and sit here. I won't tell you. You know, it's a secret that I'm coming to tell you. The rich use human beings to make money. You may think slavery is gone. Yeah, we have modern slavery. 9 to 5, modern slavery. Working for somebody for almost 40 years is slavery. The rich use people. They call it resourceful. They use people to make money. And one thing I always tell people is that education is knowing your weakness and employing people to fill in the gap for you. That's education. But people think sitting in classroom is the only part, or having a degree is the only part of becoming an educated person. No. Education is, you know that you're not good in speaking. You employ somebody who speaks for you. You know that you're not good in planning. You employ somebody who plans for you. That is education. That's what the rich people have become that rich, because we, ordinary people, work for them. The rich person will not come and tell you. If you want to become rich and successful, you need about 100 to 1,000 hours a week. How many hours do we have in a week? It's about 168 hours a week. Roughly 168 hours a week. And out of that, you can only work for about maximum, maybe, let's say you want to work, you said you want to work, but you get drained. But if you want to work maximum, maybe legally, maximum will be 48 hours. Even sometimes it's 36 hours, 38 hours. But when it comes to your own business, you can chip in about 50 hours. So you are short. You are short 50 hours. You are short about a lot. So you employ people, you buy their time. That's what makes the rich richer. So if you want to be rich by yourself, forget it. It's not possible. Just forget it. It's not possible. If you want to become extraordinary by yourself, yeah, initially, yeah. But as time goes on, you need a team, because you need to get people's time in addition to your time to become successful. All right, let's come to the banking system. The banking system also make you ordinary person, because your own money, when you put it to the bank and you're going for it, you need to pay fees. They will give you a loan and they will give you a high rate of interest. But meanwhile, the extraordinary person, when he put his money there, he doesn't get charged by fees. He even get paid by the bank they give you more, additional income for putting your money there. But you and I, because your money is not much, so you need to pay fees. So the banking system is also helping you to be an ordinary person. All right, let's come to the world. The world is also helping you to be an ordinary person, because you go to work. When you come back home, what do? Nothing. All right, now the 3 simple ways for you to become extraordinary. Listen, it's 3 simple ways. 3 simple places you need to tackle if you want to become extraordinary, because dying as ordinary person is a crime. It's a crime to your humanity. But I know it's legally, it's not, because it benefits everyone. It benefits the people who are ahead of you, the leaders. So, number one, your personality. Know who you are. Discover yourself. Discover yourself. You know, if you haven't discovered yourself till now, you need to discover who you are. You need to discover why you are on this planet. That's the things you need to do. Discover who you are, what you want, what's your favorite. You know, if I'm here, I can talk to you till daybreak because that's what I love. I love to change people through my voice. I love to change people through when I talk. I love this job. Like, you know, I love this job. So I don't think I'm working. I think I'm having fun. So if you go to work and you're worried and you're checking your time all the time, that means it's not what you are on this planet for. There's more to it. So look into it. All right. Your personality, you need to look into what the things you believe. Like, you know, what do you believe? Your belief, have you been brainwashed? You need to look into that. You know, you need to look at your self-investment. And you need to have a vision and a mission to pursue it, to become somebody in life. Don't let anybody tell you that being ordinary is the best thing. No, no, no. You need to die as extraordinary. Look at the people around you call honorable. Can you just walk towards them? I remember in 2016, when anytime I'm going to Nanado's house, you need to be scanned, screen around your bag, your everything you're holding. They need to scan it, screen it. So why do you want to die as ordinary? Why do you want to die as ordinary? All right, so now that you've identified your personality, let's come to your spirit. You know, we think being, like, you know, being spiritual is sometimes it's a crime, but you need to have the spirit to succeed. You need to have the spirit to be great. You need to have the spirit to be somebody. Whatever you've been taught when you were a kid, man, wash them out. If they're not helping you to be extraordinary, wash them out. Wash them out. Because you need to have persistence and determination. You need to know what you want. Now that you know what you want, have the spirit of succeeding. You know, whenever ideas come to your head, I know it will come with negativity. But ask yourself the other way around. What about if I succeed? What about if this happens? What about if I grow high? What about I become extraordinary? Don't ever die to be an ordinary person. It's a sin. You're committing a sin to your next generation. I'm serious. I'm serious. Take the camera. Take the phone. Record yourself. Tell people what you think. Tell people who you want to become. There are people out there waiting for you to come with your ideas, to support you to become extraordinary. All right. So you need to know how to control your emotions. All are part of your being spiritually, how to succeed. All right. So the last one, which is number 3, is to have only one goal in your life. Plan A. Have only one plan. I want to be a writer. That's it. That's it. I want to be a writer and a speaker. That's it. Pursue it till you get to the top of the ladder. People will come with different ideas. Oh, you know, when you do this, you do. No. Be only one person that will succeed on only one thing. Bill Gates have Microsoft, not even the computer. The software you put on the computer is what Bill Gates does. But look at how wealthy he is. When you come to Amazon, they sell online. That is it. Amazon have a plan that if you go out there, you don't sleep, you don't sleep, you sell your sleep to write a book. When you sell the book more than $10, Amazon gets 70% of your profit. And so Sometimes we put our book on Amazon just to be like, your book is on Amazon, but you're not making money out of it. Because one, you sell your book more than $10, they get 70% and you get 30%. The writer gets 30%. So if you buy my book, let's say $10, I will get $3. Amazon will get $7. Can you imagine that? But being smart, Amazon is smart. So you may not know, but that's what they're doing now, behind the scene. All right. So you need to have only one goal. Pursue it with all your life. Think about it. Everything that you do, think about that goal. Only that goal. My goal is to be this. I was watching Mbappe, that young footballer in France. They were showing a documentary about him. From day one that he realized that he want to be a footballer. When you go to his house, his room, there's Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, like all Zidane, all the players that he want to become like them. He got his posters on his walls. What do you want to become? What do you want to become? That's what you need to focus. You can be an extraordinary person by reading books and having only one goal. Only one goal. Tiger Woods want to play golf. He started at the age of 3. He's been playing golf till now. When you started playing golf, I wasn't born yet, but he's still playing golf. Cristiano Ronaldo is playing soccer. Only one goal. That's what I'm saying. The school are drifters because they don't tell you that secret, that you need only one goal, only plan A to succeed. You may go anywhere, but only one goal. You just need only one goal. You want to be a musician, you fight your way out to become a musician. The reason why sometimes you miss your goal is that you don't have a sustainable income. Like, you need just one income as well. Let's say you want to be a footballer, or you want to be a speaker, you want to be a writer, you want to be a musician, you want whatever goal you want to achieve. You need a little bit of income to sustain you, to pay the bills. Like, if you're married, you need a bit of income to help the family go up, and you still pursue that vision. But because we don't think about that, when we get to the job, we just stop pursuing our vision. But you can only pursue one goal in your life. This big head is for only one thing. Even in writings, there's a place that you need to write to. You don't need to write in general. When it comes to John Maxwell, only leadership. And so, only one goal. Thank you so much for having the time to be with me. The name is SDA Williams. Tell a friend that being extraordinary is the best thing you can ever do for yourself and your generation to come. Because if I'm the president of Ghana, automatically my kids will aim high to be even the UN Secretary General. Because my dad has become a president. What about me? But if I'm nobody, it's likely one of my kids will be nobody. And so you need to think about that. Always think that God did not create you to be ordinary person. He made everything on this planet. So that means he said, I created you in my image. You in my image. So you are the image of God. You're never born to be ordinary. You're born to be unique. You're born to be great. You are born to be mighty. Never die ordinary, because your kids will suffer. The system out there doesn't help ordinary people. It helps extraordinary people. So get used to the system, study and become extraordinary. Then you can take advantage of the system. Because all the systems that I mentioned, all the institutions that I said, they help extraordinary people, not ordinary people. Thank you and God bless you. Don't forget to pursue your vision with a mission, and we join it with an action. And we go straight to the kingdom of riches, a place where good health, happiness, love, success, prosperity, peace of mind, and a whole wealth of money shall follow you for the rest of your life. Greetings to my family in Borja, my old schoolmates in Osteg, Victoria University, and everyone around the world. Let's continue to pray for Australia, about the bushfire. I know it's a bit of a high time. We need to work on it, but let's continue to pray. Thank you and God bless you.